Welcome to Three Nerds and a Stack of Comics, issue 5.
5.
Yeah, that sounds
Whether
right.
you're coming here from the orange and white oasis of SoundCloud, or somehow found us against all odds of the tyrannical YouTube algorithm, or just finished watching a clown sodomize a cardinal on Pornhub, welcome to the podcast. Brought to you by ZBC 2001,
Yo.
Ryu, and G-Dubs.
I still can't believe we're on Pornhub.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, dude. It's too funny not to be. It's just too funny not to be.
Well, he needs to upload the issue 4 on Pornhub. You still haven't, by the way.
I thought that uploaded. If that is not uploaded, then that means it didn't upload. Because I clicked up.
If it didn't upload, then it didn't upload.
Our audience is waiting, man.
Shit, let's see here.
Jesus.
I thought we're during the show.
Dude, I hate fucking it's hard to go to our page there because I'm just optically bombarded by buttholes and pussies, and it's just it shocks me sometimes. But it's whatever. Here we go. You're absolutely right. It did not upload. Okay.
Oops.
Soon to be uploaded. Actually, I'll just upload the two together.
Yeah, upload them in. Both together. That sounds like a plan.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff for a whole lot of cleanup material for you folks out there. So,
yeah.
Wow, we're on Pornhub. Yeah, right. You still dumbfounding. You're completely right.
It is completely and utterly dumbfounding. I think it's freaking hysterical, honestly.
I think it's so funny.
Like, just wow. Okay, so we were talking about Clerks before we started this.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. By the way, our first issue of third issue on Pornhub has 45 views, which is more than the views than it has on YouTube.
Wow.
Yes.
That means for the going week, Pornhub, you're our main audience.
Right?
All our power's going to you guys. Hey, you know what? It's 2020 though. There's no way, dude. I curse too much. That's why people can't see it on YouTube.
Wait, has it been a minute already?
Huh?
Has it been a minute already?
Yeah. What?
Fuck YouTube and the fucking YouTube algorithm.
The YouTube algorithm of success.
I did have a question a little housekeeping note before we got on to Clerks.
Okay.
The last few weeks, I really just had if I'm being all honest, I just had an existential breakdown with the crew.
Existential
Breakdown with the crew here before the show started. And in that, I did wonder, because everything has been a fever dream the last couple weeks. The last podcast we did you actually do a podcast with me that was sponsored by a charity?
Yes.
Did that actually happen?
That was okay. So it wasn't.
I thought I did.
It was not really sponsored for a charity. I was just trying to get donations for a charity for Extra Life.
Right, we weren't sponsored, but he was going to make donations towards.
Trying to get the donations together towards the.
Right. Okay.
Yes, that did not work out.
You still did a stream in some sort of congruence with a charity that had me on it.
Yes.
For the most part, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So that. Okay. I'm just making sure. Cool. Just wanted to make sure that was real. Because I remember it being called Extra Life, and I remember making the comment that there were extra lives on the tissue across the room from me.
Yeah, which is why it was no longer about Extra Life. But you guys do consider donating to Extra Life. It helps out the local hospitals and stuff like that. So yeah.
Remember, our viewers, when you're done fapping, consider donating.
Yeah, seriously. Once you're done with that trans midget suck porn, go ahead and throw a couple bucks over to Extra Life.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm never gonna be able to work with them again.
No, sir. Nor should you be. You brought G-Dubs into the mix.
Wait, you know who will sponsor us no matter what, though?
Flashlight.
Manscaped.
Actually, let's not act picky. We'll take both of those.
Exactly.
We'll take whatever at this point.
You Manscaped to use your fleshlight. It's fine. And then we can get what is that? The Electroglide the lubricant company involved in there have like a triple
Oh,
threat.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Manscaped, lube it up, and use the fleshlight.
Definitely.
Smooth sailing.
Smooth sailing. Sadly, we just like fucking like just fucking advertise the shit out of those 2-3 things, and we're not getting paid a dime. So you're
Yeah, that
fucking
shit was
welcome.
free, so we better see a box in the mail.
That's
Yeah.
right. Ah. Speaking of people who take the manscaping money, Kevin Smith and Mark Bernard on Fat Man on not Fat Man on Batman, Fat Man Beyond. They we were talking about Clerks. What the hell were we saying about Clerks?
It was we were talking about
Oh yeah, taking it back.
Yeah, taking it back.
Taking it back. Yeah.
We're not going to say what we're taking back, but we're taking it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not about to say that.
If you know, you know.
If you know, then you know.
Yes.
But
if
we're
you don't
taking it
know, but we're taking it back.
And if you don't know, watch the I want to make sure that's hold on.
I think that's Clerks 2.
That was
It's
a
Clerks 2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Clerks-
that's
yeah, that's a Clerks.
Definitely Clerks 2.
yes.
Yeah, we're talking about the Wanda Sykes scene in Clerks 2.
Yes, which is absolutely amazing.
Which is probably the best thing I've seen all year. Honestly, the first part of Quarantine was made bearable because I'd seen Jay and Silent Bob a while ago, but I'd never watched the whole Kevin Smith universe. And like,
You've
that
never
was
seen.
definitely the first month.
You've never
of
seen
that whole thing.
Dogma
Well,
is
no, I've
amazing.
seen Dogma. I got a Dogma bong.
Okay then.
I got cool Jesus on my bong.
Buddy Christ. Get
Buddy
it right.
Christ, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a George. I actually saw. I didn't know Kevin Smith made Dogma because I was a George Carlin fan, and that's the reason I saw the movie.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know, Kevin Smith said that on the set of that movie. Carlin did bits from his hour for the
Yeah,
all the
he would do
cast and stuff.
he would do
He
his
sold
bits
the
for the cast.
advertising lullaby. Yeah,
Yep.
Man, I miss George Carlin.
I
George
miss that
Carlin
fucker, dude.
would have died of a fucking heart attack 4 years ago. Are you kidding me?
Dude,
I'm glad he's not around. I am glad.
I'm glad he's not here to suffer for what we're going through currently, but goddamn, I miss him.
Except
Right.
he never.
I
Do you think they never would have been able to cancel him? Only death could.
That's right. Only death could cancel George
Only
Carlin.
death was putting that man down. Who does 14 specials?
Listen, cancel culture would try to get a hold of him, and he'd be like, "Go fuck yourselves."
Go
Born
fuck
in the Bronx
yourself.
and brought up in Harlem.
That's right.
Listen here, you little turds. I was wiping shits off my ass long before you were a cum stain on your mother's chin. All right? Have a good day.
And to that I say, arrivederci, cocksuckers.
Yes.
No, they try. I love how they always try and cancel Joey Diaz, and he's just like literally. So the time they really tried to cancel him a few months ago, you know what he renamed his podcast to for 2 weeks?
What?
Wanted Dead or Alive, Joey Diaz.
Cancel culture has a point and a reason, and I'm fine with some of it. But at the same time, okay,
I'm
like
fine with
it's
what happened to Cosby.
yes, but people shitting on Cosby's work because of what he did
No,
is the
no.
fucked up
He's
part.
still one of the best comics ever. I love comedians.
Well, see,
He's
that's
still
the
one of
thing.
best ever.
People
Well, that's the
are
thing.
shitting all over his work, and they're like,
this is the art.
The stuff that he was able to do for black entertainers, that opened a gateway for a lot of people that never would have been open had he not done the shit he did on the Cosby Show.
not even that. It was before the Cosby Show.
And
He
before the Cosby Show, it
helped
was-
so many people, and everybody's just trying to shit on his work, or they're trying not to recognize him for that work. Yes, the man might have been a sleazebag and all around terrible, but we wouldn't have Denzel Washington if it wasn't for him. We wouldn't have God, who was this his name? Yahya, the guy who played Manhattan on The Watchmen that recently came out. We wouldn't have Yahya. Wouldn't have all these black actors. They would not be there. There would be no black stuntman,
we
stuntman.
wouldn't have Denzel Washington. We wouldn't have
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
Sam Jackson, all of them.
be a
Well, and Isn't it kind of like saying, like, Michael Jackson isn't a good musician because of what he did? Not true at all. I mean, the guy could
No.
still sing his ass off.
The guy was a
And
fucking
dance.
phenomenal singer and dancer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dancer.
In his personal life, that's fine. Keep that personal life here. I will never subject somebody's art to their personal life. Okay, what they've done to better humanity it's okay. So in World War II, the Nazi scientists that experimented on Jewish women learned how to increase the life. It went from a C-section, went from something like a 40% chance of survival for the mother to almost 100% because of what they learned by experimenting on Jewish women. That is fucking horrible. But we took that information and we did something good with it by using it, okay?
We got to the moon with their science.
We got to move with their science. And we also now have a like almost 100% successful rate on the cesarean. Okay? And that's because of something horrible. You cannot shit on people what they learned, but you can
Or
shit
did.
all over the person.
Right.
Okay? Shit on the person. It's like recently in The Expanse, we went from Clerks to this, so this is even better. In The Expanse, the actor who plays Alex Kamal, which is probably one of my favorite characters in the entire show, Kaz Envar, he recently got hit by cancel culture because he was kind of sleazy to people at conventions and in sliding into the DMs of slightly underage girls, and I'm like, yo, bro.
Chill with that.
And I see all these people online going, I don't think I can ever watch the show. He has ruined it for me. I'm like, no, you, my friend, are a closed-minded fucking retard. Okay?
Yeah.
He's a sleazebag. The character he portrays is not.
Right,
Don't
exactly.
let his don't let that dude's personal, fuck ups ruin what he put forth to bring Alex Kamal to life.
Exactly. That 70s show doesn't suck because of what, Hyde's actor did. It's still a good show to watch.
Exactly.
Hyde is still fucking hilarious. And it kind of does suck because I do wear nothing but band t-shirts and I have that hairstyle. And
Right.
It used to be a nickname I got. Not anymore.
No.
So I got a question then.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Kevin Spacey.
Still a fantastic actor.
Still a good actor.
He's still a good actor, and he's his
YouTube channel is great. Have you checked that shit out?
I liked him in Baby Driver.
Still a fantastic actor. Is he a sleazeball in real life? Sure. Is he
he
trying to?
Did y'all see his YouTube channel?
No.
Oh my god, he hasn't dropped the role of Frank Underwood, and he's like addressing his fans about the allegations as Frank Underwood, and he's like, "They're not gonna destroy us," knocking on the table and shit with his ring. Oh my god, fucking hilarious.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
And-
dude's lost his marbles, but he could still fucking act.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that's like, yeah, people are people and they're bound to do some stupid ass shit, and don't shit on the art,
Yeah,
okay? Because
don't fuck with the artwork.
they presented something that you enjoyed. Don't let their personal lives sour your experience ever. It's not healthy.
Chances are, if we dig deep enough, we're gonna find something that was shitty about Beethoven, about Johann Sebastian Bach, about fucking Picasso.
No. Tony, they've already been canceled because they're racist.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everybody back then was racist, so it doesn't matter. They're already canceled.
Everybody was racist. Everybody had a slave.
Right? I was gonna say they're canceled. If you did not have 2020 sensibilities back in the 1870s, you were canceled. That's it. Nothing you did ever matters because you don't agree with some fucking hipster with a bun and looking like a lumberjack that's never swung an axe in his life.
You can't be woke before woke was a thing.
Exactly.
It just doesn't work.
On that note, though, I have one serious question though. Like, sure, a person could be a monster. They could like do some really bad stuff, or do some, or make a mistake that would probably like change their life for the rest of their lives. But what about stuff like second chances or redemption? Is redemption no longer a thing?
In today's culture, no, redemption's not a thing. As soon as you're a sleazebag, you're forever a sleazebag, and
You're
that's
forever marked.
yeah, you're forever marked. It's like people who went
Yeah.
to jail for somebody who vehicular manslaughter. Okay, he is now forever a convict. That'll follow him forever. Everybody will judge him because of that, even though he did serve his time. He did what he was supposed to do to try to rejoin society, and people will still hold that shit against him. And that's
Or
a damn
people
shame.
who do other nonviolent crimes like drug possession.
Yeah, they hold that shit against them.
If you have drug possession or God forbid you're an addict in this country, you're stuck with it.
Yep.
And
Forever.
people, there's a social stigma to it, and they don't give a fuck about you from there. You're somehow not a fully operating human.
I say if you work hard, go ahead.
But like as a 20-year-old in the room, Kelly's not being, an ancient middle-aged man ranting about like fears and shit. It's not fear mongering at all. Like that people are really thinking in black and white like this. And it's Orwellian shit. I mean, it's like
It is.
It's completely sensory, and it's into the like communist direction of controlling what people say. And there's no social network that doesn't play into that. There's no there's no one really bringing any sense to it. There's no one. The media apps all fucking profit off of all of this.
If people don't get their shit together and start realizing what's going on, we're all gonna have fucking barcodes on the back of our heads.
What the fuck is it like to have kids in this world, though? Like, what's it like to have kids in this world? Like,
it's stressful. I worry about my children every day of my life. I mean, my daughter is 14, and like that's 6 years from now, and I've been struggling to give them some sort of life for the last like 14 years of her life, and she hasn't really known much stability because of the way this shitty ass world, this country has been about giving people jobs. Everybody's like, I'm just, people are calling millennials lazy, and it's like, no. We're trying to work. Nobody wants to give us a fucking full-time job because guess what? They have to pay for health insurance. Dear God, company might have to pay for health insurance so that your fucking employees don't die working for you because you pay them little to nothing to fucking slave away for hours upon hours, and they still can't pay their fucking bills nowadays. And then I don't even want to talk about fucking student debt. Oh yeah, go to college. You'll get a good job. You get out, and then they want somebody with 5 fucking years of experience for a starter's position. That's not a starter position.
Same amount under all this shit.
Yeah.
You want to see how much people give a fuck about you? Nobody. Under all this COVID shit, you're getting these classes cost the same amount of money.
Your clan. I'm gonna say it this way. Your clan, which Tony, you're part of my clan. G-Dubs, you're part of my clan. Okay.
Yes.
You guys are all part of the extended Shore clan. Okay. And I am part of the Hinton clan. I am part of the Hernandez clan. Okay. Because we are all very important to each other. Your clan is the only thing that gives a shit about you.
Right.
Okay. Nobody else outside of that really gives a fuck because you're not part of their clan.
Right.
Right. You're not part of that circle.
That's right.
Which is not how it used to be. All clans used to have to fuck. Dude, like, and this was when, academia was actually somewhat cool and I could actually go to a school and I had a non, it's important when I say that before I talk about these classes and stuff, I had a non-politicized social science department at the school I was going to. So I got to take like the actual history and anthro classes and it wasn't politicized at all. Which is really
cool. Social science? Interesting.
Yeah, right? You never heard of that.
What a concept.
But you believe it because of all this PC stuff. And there's no clans work together, man. I mean, we used to keep each other alive. And then you went back to the hut or whatever at the end of the night when we were all hunting gathering and you appreciated your family and the clan and the extended people who are keeping you alive. Now, thousands of years later, civilization, it's the focus is on the individual. And no one gives a fuck about each other.
Every man for himself.
Right. And if the lights go out, that's not going to work. By the way,
Oh no. We gotta have our electricity.
dude, like imagine if we would have lost internet, or if we do lose internet while we're all stuck at home on a pandemic. Like, do you think people? I feel like people would go crazy.
Mm,
You think they would?
there would be mass panic maybe for the first like couple of months, but then we remember we'd have books and
I know. I got books. I'd be fine.
and paper and pencils and other writing utensils, and we'd probably we still have other media, TV, television, radio.
No, I'd be fucked. I don't have any. I guess I'd be able to get radio off my phone.
Yeah, there you go.
Damn.
We survived before internet. We'll survive after it's gone, or it takes over and becomes our new virtual overlords.
We're still a while away from that. I don't think like that's gonna happen in our lifetime. Do you guys?
I'm pretty confident that I'd survive by uploading my brain to the cloud. You know, permanent.
We just need chips, huh? Or I mean, stacks.
That's right.
In the back of our neck. Get a new sleeve every couple months. Every time you die.
Give my leg up in the Matrix.
Kelly, did you watch the animated like hour and a half thing they did? It was like a short about Altered Carbon. It's on Netflix.
Is it dead air?
Yeah.
It kind of was for a while.
Why didn't you guys keep talking? I told you to keep
We
talking.
did talk. We were talking back and forth.
Yeah, we were going back and forth. I also don't have the chat up, so if you texted us something, I didn't see it.
Oh, look at three nerds. It'll tell you. That's how we can communicate with each other.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. Are you back now?
Yeah, I had to use the bathroom.
Okay, gotcha.
You had to take the Super Bowl.
Yeah, quite literally.
You had to see a man about a horse.
I almost blew out a no ring.
Blew a gasket out on that one. Holy shit!
Right. Sweet baby Jesus, I should have used some lubricant. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, away from this shitty conversation.
45 minutes.
That's right. Damn, I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, now like I realized the last two ones I've been kind of like going on a morose rant about how everything's kind of shitty, even though I'm the optimistic one, which is even funnier.
I'd like to hold on before you give any shit, because I've been thinking about this too. Because I wrote a joke about half our fan base killing themselves after your last rant, but let me clarify something, because I've been in a fever dream since that rant, and I gotta say, you're not lying. There's no lie in there. You're being honest with the people. I mean, it was sometimes you got to look at things that way, because sometimes it's how it goes, you know. And shit.
Yeah. It's like we said earlier. I may be bleeding from my head, but I'm not bleeding from my heart.
That's right.
Exactly.
I might be bleeding from my head, but I'm not bleeding from my heart.
I'm not freezing my fucking dick off like I was all morning, locked out of my apartment. I'm back inside now. What? And why would I stay mad?
Right, and even regardless of what I said earlier about your, the plan, your specific plan only being the ones that actually give a shit about you, I still passionately care about other human beings. I want everybody to be successful, to be happy, to be productive, to do something with their lives. I wish that upon everybody. I only wish ill will upon one person in this world. And I hope he slips on something and breaks his fucking neck and stops breathing my air.
That's right.
There is one person, and that's it.
Damn.
Who that person is, we'll leave it up to your imagination. You know what? Drop it in the comments.
But on a lighter note, but still talking about hold on. On a lighter note, but still talking about dead people. We lost Darth Vader, boys.
We did.
Yes,
we did.
David Prowse.
We lost
David Prowse, passed away, 85 years old.
What'd you say, Tony?
We lost the white half of Darth Vader.
We really did, didn't we?
Really did.
Thankfully, James Earl Jones is still alive.
Yeah, that'll be a sad day when James dies.
The King of Zamunda.
That's right. David Prowse passed away. How old was he? 85?
85. Sudden illness is what they said.
Yeah. He was a like 3-time. I think he was a Mr. Universe or something like that.
Really?
Oh, he was
Yeah,
definitely
dude.
jacked.
He was a bodybuilder. Let's
Jesus.
see. I know he has awards.
Let's see. Here, I'll be back in 1 second, guys.
I'm gonna Google this real quick. Anyways, yeah, that's why he was chosen for it, because he was such a big fucking dude. He was an English bodybuilder. He was 6'6", and he was like ridiculously strong. Even in like his old age, he still maintained a relatively decent figure. I mean, he was getting that like old dude fat, but 1935 to 2020, that's a fucking haul if I've ever seen one.
I mean, what like old people, like if bodybuilders or people who just generally stay in good shape in their old age, like they could probably still take out a young motherfucker or two.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, I believe it.
Fucking,
it's the same thing. It's the same thing with like real older but accomplished martial artists. Like they have this old man strength that like they'll still throw you on your fucking head. No joke.
Dude, never fuck with the old dude in kung fu movies. That's rule number one.
Right.
The ancient master, unless you are looking to kill this man, do not fight him.
Nope. Because he'll fuck you up.
Things are cliche for a reason. Those men will fuck you up.
Yep.
They will fuck you up and teach you a life lesson.
That's right. All right, so he was a British heavyweight weightlifting champion in 1962, and the following 2 years he represented England in weightlifting events in the 1962 British Empire and Commonwealth Games in Perth, Western Australia. He trained Christopher Reeves for Superman, trying to get him in shape for Superman. He also trained Carrie Elwes for The Princess Bride, so he was in shape too.
Really?
Yeah.
He trained the Dread Pirate Roberts.
Yep. Indeed. He did indeed. Wait, no, never mind. Wrong one.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
That dude was fucking dope.
But yeah, he did a lot of things, man. He was in A Clockwork Orange.
I hope he fucked Leia on set.
No, that'd be creepy. That's her dad. Vampire Circus.
Whoa.
Hey,
on set, outside of the movie. I guess I should have said Carrie Fisher there, but still. We're a fucking podcast on Pornhub. I don't think it matters.
Right. He was a
I don't think those mistakes matter.
I mean, what isn't incest like the top search thing on Pornhub now?
No way. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe it was all the, like,
it's stepsister. Okay, get it right.
Like, what are you doing?
Wait. Let's talk about this.
And stuck porn.
Stuck is really fucked. Which I guess could be taken two ways. But it's still incest though, right? I'm not into any of that shit. I don't watch porn. It fucks with my mojo. But like,
I don't have an issue with it. It's like fantasy stuff. Like, it's safe fantasy. You know it's fake, but
yeah, exactly. You know the actors aren't related.
Yeah.
But like, it's still that's morally gray, like you said on the first episode. You know, like it's a gray area, is it not?
Well, it's like, sort of, kind of, like, you know, like, it's okay.
It's not completely Virginian, but we're getting near the border. We're getting near the border, coming into town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not Virginia. You mean Arkansas?
Yeah, well, Virginia's definitely got it too.
But yeah, it's like okay, it's like how people like watching horror movies and like gore movies and whatnot. There's the air of danger is there, but you're in a safe environment and you know nothing bad is going to happen to you personally just by watching this stuff. At least, well, back in the day, I don't know about cancel culture today, but like,
yeah, no, that's true.
It's like there's the air of danger, but there's that reassurance that you're in a safe environment.
I fucking told you, bro.
What?
Wait, is that? Oh, I thought that was Leia on his lap. Sorry, I thought that was
Wait,
Carrie
what?
Fisher on his lap. No, but still, I don't think. I don't know. It's still a weird gray area for
Oh,
sure.
wow.
Though.
Dude was jacked.
Dude's pretty jacked.
He was hiding all of that underneath that cape and armor.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That cape and armor was hiding all of that. You mean?
Yeah, dude was like a fucking hourglass. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Lord Vader was swole.
He also got done dirty too by what is his name? Lucas and the Star Wars people there. He got done dirty.
What?
Well, there was a couple of leaks about Star Wars, and they got blamed on him, even though he said he didn't do it. Like, he still stands like, I didn't do it. And the person who posted the article, printed the article, said it wasn't him. Like, people were backing up that it wasn't him, and they didn't believe him. He wasn't the face for Darth Vader in Star Wars Return of the Jedi. They got a different actor completely.
Didn't they get a different actor like twice?
They had a stunt actor and then the face actor, and then David Prowse did some other scenes for Return of the Jedi. Sebastian Shaw did the face for Darth Vader.
No, I mean, didn't they get a different person for the remake or the remaster or whatever the hell that Lucas did?
Yeah, the ghost.
Yeah,
I think I don't know who the Force Ghost was, but it wasn't. Sadly, it was not. It was not David Prowse. I wish they had done it. I wish they had fucking figured it out and let him be in there. You know.
it'd be kind of fucked up if they did it another remaster and it's James Earl Jones instead.
Have you guys watched The Mandalorian yet?
Oh, absolutely love it. And all the haters out there, all the cancel culture haters that are hating on Cara Dune. God, I love Gina. She is amazing.
Dude, she does not take any of that shit.
Right. And I'm sitting here going like, these keyboard fucking cowboys are threatening her online. And I'm like, what the fuck are you actually going to do against her? Have you seen her?
Dude, she was... Dude, honestly, who'd she get stopped by now? I think she got beat by like Cyborg or someone who like ran through the entire division. But you go back and watch her other MMA fights, the one that she's winning, she's fucking a badass, man. Like,
yeah. Plus, unless you're a trained fighter...
Wait, let me tell you this. She can fuck me up anytime, quite frankly. But I would not go in there trying to win.
No.
Just come. No, I mean...
I'd win just in a different way.
Yeah, I'd win in a completely different way that I'd feel bad about and cry later.
Oh, God. She's like... And she's awesome, man. She's like... She compliments very well on screen whenever she's around Mando. You know, she's really good. Fucking Carl Weathers is still huge. Like oh yeah, dude. Like her scenes beating the ass of the stormtroopers.
She's out there throwing people, like just putting on a clinic.
Yeah. I fucking love it. And then Katie Stackhoff as what is her Bo-Katan. Awesome.
Yep.
The keyboard cowboys all had a heart attack because her armor had boobs. And I'm like, armor actually has had boobs in it. They put it there because let's try running with your chest smashed against your lungs. That makes loads of sense.
There needs wait, hold on. That's a legit thing. What are they even trying to claim there? Are they trying to do like they're over sexualizing her? Like
that armor wouldn't have boobs. It would get in the way of the.
I feel like armor would have boobs. Though.
It would.
I feel like
it really would.
Legit thing.
It is a legit thing.
Think about it. Most armor is curved or rounded, so it could deflect hits.
Yep, and also take the impact.
The roundest part of your chest, if you're a woman. So, wouldn't that deflect a lot of hits?
Yeah, and it would also not suffocate her.
Exactly.
So that part I laughed my ass off. I'm like, yo, guys.
Matthias Gohl, in his PhD thesis a while back, focused on medieval designs that emphasized fucking words. Thank you, they're there. Female breasts.
if the
Yeah,
cod
no,
piece,
they were there.
the cod piece exists, so
Hey,
booby
the
armor
cod
exists.
piece used to be a lot more exaggerated. Let me tell you that much. You're talking about men walking into the room dick first?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. There's a 2-hour conversation titled, Is Mandalorian Boob Armor Impractical, Sexist, or Dangerous?
It's neither.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. And then the Twitter Puritans, those people who think they're fighting for justice for the social peoples and all this
Who
stuff.
never leaves their glass castle atop the world.
Yeah, they also had a heart attack because Rosario Dawson is playing Ahsoka Tano, and apparently there was some allegations against her that were proven untrue, but they have to cancel her because somebody accused her, thus cancel culture being stupid sometimes. A lot of times, actually.
Because
Dude, they tried to get rid of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
well, Neil deGrasse Tyson had it coming when he demoted Pluto.
I know, right?
I was like, where are you going with this, Ryu?
Fuck that guy for getting rid of Pluto. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what? I was born at the point where I was born, like by the time they were teaching us about Pluto and shit, it wasn't a planet. So like, I'm gonna just say I don't miss it.
Pluto is a planet, all right.
In all my years growing up, 9 planets. Okay,
9 planets.
My very elegant mother made you know the rest.
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to think of the acronym.
And at the end was pizzas. And what did pizza stand for? Pluto.
That's right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
not for me, man.
I
Pluto's dead as
I
fuck.
wholeheartedly concur, my African American brethren.
Amen. Go
So-
forth and tell it on the mountain.
So, Kevin Smith movies.
Oh fuck!
We're taking it back.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
We're
should go
taking it
check
back
out.
to our one and only topic for this episode.
Everybody should go check out Fat Man Beyond. It's a wonderful podcast. I listen to it weekly. Yeah, no, that's what I got. We had some subjects in the Three Nerds.
Yeah, but
thing.
honestly, we should save that for the next one because I did not get to put anything together for this.
Have
as
you
know.
have you got to read The Last Ronin or Deceased yet?
I have read some of the Deceased. I haven't started the Ronin. I was doing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not the Ronin.
Are you catching up on the turtles?
Yes.
That's a lot to catch up on.
That is quite to catch up.
Imagine what my school life's like.
Yeah. So The
You
Last
guys know I
Ronin.
spent- hold up. You know what I spent 30 hours doing? Never mind. Keep going. I can't go on that rant. I'm just gonna get angry. Go ahead.
You're gonna cut yourself off there?
I'm capping it. Keep going, Kelly.
The Last Ronin's fucking fantastic. If you haven't picked up an issue, pick up an issue. Do yourself a favor. It's a beautiful story. It crushes your soul. Just all of it, all around. It's just awesome. And I cannot wait for the next one. Comes out in December. Tony, what you got? With that, give us the quick Tiger review.
All right, so I'm a turtle fan. Been one ever since TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Turtle Power.
when they were busting up the dance floor with Vanilla Ice.
Go Ninja,
That's-
go
Yeah,
Ninja,
you guys
go.
are fucking ancient.
That's how old of a fan I am.
I made
and-
another funny.
I've seen them during their ups. I've seen them during their downs. But this story here, which is being helmed by the original two, Eastman and Laird. It's like they're writing their own fucking love letter to their own creation. I swear to God, this is like everything comes full circle. That this is us putting everything we've learned, everything we've crafted into this one story. And you feel everything. You feel the emotions, you feel the poetry of it all. Fucking like My only gripe is that they is like, you know how some stories they'll ease you into things and then the action just kind of gradually goes up. No, they go hard in this one, like at the jump. Like not even like a couple of panels in, fucking explosions goes off, alarms are going off, and it's just action from page 2 all the way till the last couple of panels. But I don't mind it because there's a sense of urgency here. Like it's one of those stories where you feel like this is like the last mission possible, but shit goes wrong. So you know there's going to be more later. But at the same time, it's just, oh my God. Like, there's so much heartbreak. There's so much just emotion going on through the entire story from the beginning to the end. He's having conversations with his brothers who are no longer there. You know they're dead, but they're still with him. They're still interacting with him in spirit. It's beautiful. It's a story that you need to read. You need to support this shit. Go out and get it. Get a copy. Do it now.
Buy 2.
Buy 2 so you can bury one with your loved ones.
Yeah.
In the afterlife.
It sounds like it's as traumatic as Deceased.
So put it this way, like the best way I can explain as to what it is, it's like a Kurosawa revenge flick in the future with cyberpunk mixed into it.
Yes.
Yes.
Why not just take acid?
Why?
Well, this
jokes.
Go ahead.
What?
I was saying this is cheaper.
Yes, it is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, no. I fucking wish I had time to read shit. I got 2 more weeks, and then I'm fucking out of this semester, and it's gonna be glorious. Because imagine all the pop culture I have here to catch up on, and then all of the stuff I usually do. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be that, like, you know when you're catching back up on stuff when you've been out for a while, and it's like it's painful, but it's the type of pain you've been waiting for. You know,
yeah, we're waiting for that sweet release
because you haven't been able to read comics or play video games.
Mm-hmm.
So Black Friday just recently passed, and I found a really good deal on a Kindle Paperweight because I miss reading books, and there's a book series I really want to read, and it's just cheaper to buy it on Kindle than trying to buy the paperbacks for it because the entire book series is fucking 37 books long.
Christ,
that's a long series.
Yeah, and only 29 of them are translated to English.
What's the book series?
So, come the first Tuesday, I will be starting the first Vampire Hunter D book.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
They're $2.99 on Kindle up until you get to like book 15. Then it's $6 per book after that. I'm like, whatever. All 29 translated books are $75.
Oh,
for
yeah,
Kindle.
That's
That's
the whole thing.
the whole thing. I did not. I just bought the first and the second one, and I am super excited to sit down and start reading these because
how long are they?
I don't know actually.
Huh.
Okay, so here, add this to your list of shit to watch. You need to watch Vampire Hunter D from 1985 and Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust from 2002. Those are 2 things you need to watch. Read. Yep. Yeah, watch. Okay.
I'll do that.
Now, so here's the deal. I did a little bit more investigating into the books of Vampire Hunter D and the story and everything that's going on. I did not realize how batshit fucking insane this whole story was. By the time you see D in Vampire Hunter D, the 1985 movie, he's a couple thousand years old.
Yeah, okay. Don't you remember the story says it takes place in like the year like
no
3000 or something.
Yeah,
it's like a hyper future.
D is a lot older than that at that point. Okay, and the vampires have already risen and fallen. in power. Okay, like they've come in and they've, they took over and they brought forth all this, the space age and all this stuff. And then while they were in space, this is where it gets fucking insane.
Wait,
aliens!
Space?
Yes! And it's about to go crazier because aliens come to attack Earth, and then the vampires and their ships fight the aliens protecting Earth. So vampires and aliens fight in a space battle in this story. What the fuck? Right?
Aliens and vampires fighting together, mass hysteria. What the fuck?
Dogs and cats getting along. I was like, I read this and I'm like, what the? I need to read these books now. It's just plain and simple. So I found a Kindle Paperwhite on fucking sale. It was like $70, which is really good because they're usually $130. I was like, okay, I can afford this. This is a long-term investment. I can actually justify spending this much money, especially at this discount. And then I bought the first 2 books. That should last me a while to read those 2 books. So I'm good with that. But I was like, aliens and vampires fighting in a space battle.
Sounds cool.
I could have never dreamed of something that crazy.
I mean, I was already tripping out with the fact that like the first, like the anime, which I'm not sure which book it covers, but it's basically just anime Castlevania.
Yes.
But the fact that we now have to throw aliens into the mix, I can't handle it.
I know, right? All right. So the second Vampire Hunter D movie, known as Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust, is based on the third Vampire Hunter D novel. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me check the wiki here. The storyline, the second, blah blah blah. That's 2000s, 1985. Vampire Hunter D remains called blah blah. Future in a post. They're not telling me which one the 1985 one is based off of. I think that might actually just be a separate story completely. Like it's one of the short stories because there are, let's see, since 1983, Kikuchi, which is the author's last name, has so far written 31 Vampire Hunter novels spanning 44 volumes. All of the official publications in the series was originally published by Asahi Sonorama until the Sonorama branch went out of business in 2007. The release of D, Throng of Heretic, under the next, I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names right now, a division of so on and so forth, blah, blah. This is all publishing history, okay? So 31 over 44 volumes, because he also wrote stories in the universe that had nothing to do with D.
Right.
So
you have a big ass IP.
It is a massive IP. It's been since 1983. So my plan is to sit down and just read them,
Hell yeah, man.
So that's like, I am super excited. There's a 2016, there was a comic book series. 2007, they started a manga adaptation, the 2000 Bloodlust, which I watched both of them, 1985 and the 2001. There was a 1999 video game. There are audio dramas from 1988 to 1990, and I wish they were in English.
What's an audio drama?
It's okay. Think what's that movie that Tom Cruise did that was based off of fucking War of the Worlds, basically where it's basically a movie in audio form. You have a narrator who talks to you about the events.
Sounds cool.
Actors that just say their lines.
A lot of my audio Audible stuff that I subscribe to Audible because it gives me something to listen to on the way to work in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that stuff is actually audio dramas. So what they do is they get a cast of voice actors in there, and then they all record their lines, and then they add music, they add actions, they over describe what's going on. so you can get the full picture of what is going on. Like, I am putting on my suit right now. You know, like, of course you're putting on your suit because that's what it says in the book. The character puts on his suit. But it's hard to purvey that when you're in an audio drama where you can't see them put the suit on. So the actor's like, I'm putting on the suit right now, talking to somebody else. I'll
What's
open
a
the
good
airlock
audio drama?
afterwards. It's whatever, man. I love the Doctor Who audio dramas. Every single Doctor Who audio drama that followed the Eighth Doctor, absolutely fucking amazing. There's the Alien audio dramas. I highly suggest every single one of those. They get some really good voice actors in there, and they've got a couple actual movie stars to do it. There is the Sandman audio drama, which is fucking amazing. And I highly suggest that one. So you should, if you get a chance to download Audible, check it out. We need to be sponsored by Audible at some point.
That'll happen by episode 10.
All right.
We got high hopes here.
But
yeah, sorry I'm not throwing in a lot.
What'd you say, Tony?
Doesn't Audible have a section of erotica?
I believe so.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right, then we can sponsor. We can have them sponsor us while we're up.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But
we're coming up in the world.
we need to go ahead and wrap this one up because I got to go pick up the kid. So one last subject. What do you guys want to close the show out with?
Putting us on the spot here. Ryu, how about you choose?
How about I choose?
Yeah, I feel like I always.
All right, you know what? We opened with Kevin Smith. Let's close with Kevin Smith. Favorite Kevin Smith movie? Go.
Oh wait, first off, congrats on the fucking weight loss, bro.
Yeah, that is pretty awesome. He did lose a shitload of weight after that heart attack.
Yeah.
Man looks great.
And I'm also losing weight too.
Yeah, how has it been going?
Terribly. The holidays just destroyed all progress. But I'm swole right now. I'm super swole.
You were beating me going to the gym the last couple months, man.
Yeah, Monday back to the gym. I just enjoyed my holidays.
They're so shitty anyway.
Yeah. So favorite Kevin Smith movie will always be Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back because I have fond memories of watching that movie in the theater with a group of friends that I don't really talk to anymore. And some of them I don't even like anymore, but it doesn't matter because at that point in my life, I still really cared about them.
That's a good memory.
Yep. So it's a good memory.
Yeah, I'd say, honestly, Clerks 2 was a movie unlike anything I'd ever fucking seen before. I'd never seen so many risks taken in one film. But if we're doing the entire Kevin Smith universe, I gotta go with Dogma. I really enjoyed Dogma. I found the entire movie just so preposterously funny. It gave me the same feeling as like a Monty Python episode, and so for that reason, I'd say I'd go Dogma. Plus, it had Carlin in it, and I'm a sucker for Carlin.
Amen. On that note, I'd have to agree. Dogma is my favorite. Out of all the Kevin Smith movies, mainly because growing up in a family of hardcore Christians, well, not that hardcore, but you know,
they were Christian. No, they were Christians.
Okay.
So they were Christian.
Okay, here's how hardcore we were: church every Sunday, both services, morning and afternoon.
I'm here to tell you that's hardcore. You don't feel bad about saying hardcore.
And we also went to Bible study on Wednesdays.
Hardcore. Don't feel bad about using that one, right? You're good. I went to Catholic school and it wasn't nearly that bad. So
okay.
And when I went to church with him, I got funny looks.
Oh yeah.
Why? For your hair? Why do I always imagine you with a beard?
No,
this is probably
pre-beard. This was pre-beard.
This was pre-beard. I will give you one reason why I got funny looks.
You were high as shit. That's why I got weird looks in church.
Nope.
No, it was. It had to do with my paler complexion.
He had a brighter outlook on life.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But circling back, I like Dogma because it taught me that it's okay to laugh at my religion and not take
Yeah.
it so seriously.
I imagine that if you're going to remain religious, you'd have to have a healthy sense of humor about it.
Oh yeah,
You do.
being an
Unless-
extremist in any religion will just end your life prematurely.
Yeah, no,
You got to
I
learn how.
am religious, but I will say, religions write some good fucking material.
Oh yeah, dude, get giant fish.
I wrote a 5-page paper on the Second Crusade last night, and the one, or not the second, whichever one that they got lost, and they just disbanded because that just happened over and over again.
The one where they got lost. That doesn't narrow it a lot, man.
We got lost.
There's a lot of stories in the Bible where people got lost.
Yeah, we were talking about epic rap battles in Moses versus Santa Claus. One of the elves looks at Moses and he's like, "Here's GPS. Who gets lost for 40 years?" Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
You're a certified secretary, so write this down. Santa Claus is coming to town.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out and listening to us ramble for roughly an hour. You guys can catch us on my YouTube channel. It's fucking Zord Base Commander. Just go to YouTube, type in Zord Base Commander, you'll find it. It's really simple. And also on our GW Take It Away. Where else can they catch us?
You can also find us on SoundCloud on the G-Dubs accounts, and you can also find us on Pornhub. And sometimes live on Twitch.
Bet. Have a great night.
Clean it all up.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Ta-ta.